guys, welcome back. Episode 34. We've qualified for the second phase of the Champions League with a game in hand. Excuse me. Scoring well. We've established that. Conceding a little bit too much maybe sometimes. 13 goals. 34 is good. We are 7 points off United with a game in hand. But have a look at this for average rating. The top 7 players. Goals-wise, Zlatan and Mark Kerr are doing good, and assists, Farnerud and Lee Young Po. So, Derby today, past meetings against them, pretty even actually, which is quite surprising against a team as poor as Derby. I'm surprised that they... it's on Steve Finnan. I'm surprised that they have actually still stayed in the Premier League. They usually get relegated quite early. Team today, relatively similar. We've got obviously Cambiaso's out, and the like. Sad's still injured, so we're going to go like this. Nelka still up front with Torres on the bench. We're going to Torres on the bench. Let's go. What's Torres? He's the first team player. Let's give him a start. And Jeff Whitley making his potentially his first appearance with Cambiaso injured and Hargreaves going into that DMC role. Like I say, I think Derby would be relatively easy here if they got rid of Mark Poom. They got rid of Mark Poom. Where did Poom? Oh, there he is. I mean, it's a Wimbledon. He's a great goalkeeper on here. So, and they got rid of Ravanelli. Just not doing anything because he's ancient. Anyway, sorry guys. You know what I'm like. I get on some sort of weird clicking hole and just have to look at various other players. I do apologise. We get there in the end though. As Derby are holding us out. It's all been one-way traffic, but Terje Skyldestad or something like that is holding us at bay. Van der Vaart, no, he's just a little bit tired. Get in, Farnerud. What a player he is. What a player he is. Absolutely, by far, my favourite player on this game. Look at that, 20 years old. Cost me $750,000 and is an absolute beast. Alright. Let's get Van der Vaart off. He's a little bit tired. And I'm going to pop Rooney behind. He's still being trained as a forward because I think he has the business to do it there as well. We'll see how it goes. Get in, Torres. Oh, of course. First shot. Bloody Jamie Burt. It's not too bad, does he? Chesterfield on a Bosman. Well, he scored some goals down in there. Honestly, favoured. Nothing to do all game. And then I think they're conceding goals. I think Stuart did mention about pulling these guys back to here to concede less goals on the counter. Because I think like they might catch us here and then we're a bit, bit weak. But our ability to score 4 goals is just almost undeniable. But I mean, if we did look to change, I think I've done this before, just mini arrows to go through and sort out the wib wob. I don't know, I'll have a think about it. Alright, Crystal Palace in the League Cup on Wednesday. I'll treat the League Cup how I usually treat the League Cup most of the time. As most managers do, is basically a game for Game for me youngsters. A lot of reserves will be coming in here. I think Pinero might get a game. Oh, Jonas London is out of contract. Very, very tempting, but I don't think I can squeeze him in. Wow, look at that. Hat trick. Boom. Boom. Young player. Michael Carlson. Interesting. Oh, I think actually as well, I forgot to say, I got second in manager of the year last year. It's not really that good actually. I thought I got first, but obviously I'm deluded. Right. Said's back. Who we got after the Palace game? Fulham. That's alright. And play strong against Fulham. Rest against Feyenoord. And which would be good. Huddersfield a bid for Barsom. Now he's down for 0. This little trick you can do, if you go to exchange player and exchange one of their players, try not to make it an unhappy player because they generally will. So let's pick Chris Holland. We go negotiate, and hopefully what happens is that if Huddersfield have got like 1 million in the bank, they'll come back to us with basically 1 million. Sometimes if Huddersfield's got like 4,000 in the bank, they'll come back with 4,000. But I'll show you that. Right, Pinheiro is going to make. Is this going to be his first start? No, he played a few games back then. He's going to start on the. We probably should start Jamie Langfield. Really, shouldn't we? We should. That's a bit mean. He's a Champions League winner and all that. Haaland, yeah, sorry, mate. Maybe he might get a game today. But I doubt it. Freddie Risp. Risp is a right footer, so let's play Distan, Risp. Give Haaland a game. No, that's left back. I don't want to give Haaland a game there. Left back, we're gonna go Tierney. Right, Phillips, right back. In the midfield, Fox. I don't know why Wilson's unhappy. Like, mate, you're a hot prospect. Whoops. I don't know why you're unhappy. No, Tracy. No. Ugh. So there's so many players. Right. Ryad. Fox. Hasmenovic. Makoko. Matheson, because Samba's injured. No. Rooney. Christensen. Wilson. And Hargreaves, because he can cover a lot of positions. Alright, a lot of players in here who do not have numbers. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I like to give all the youth players, as I've already discussed, quite high numbers in the 40s. And Pinero can have 50, and Haaland can have 25. Langfield is captain? Langfield is captain? No. Surely Haaland is captain. He's only got influence of 10. Sure, whatever. Alright, Crystal Palace are actually a Premier League team, so they probably, players like Adi Akinbaye, look there. Steve Howie, former Man City player. Hatim Trabelsi. I can't believe they got Hatim Trabelsi. Tottenham signed him and then they signed him. He's literally got one of the best right backs on here. Good player, I do love him, but yeah, he's probably a little bit old and whatnot. And then I've only actually signed him a couple of times. In truth, Ryan Williams as well. They've got Adiakim by scores. Not doing much, guys. Come on. Only one shot on target. If you young kids want more games, you've got to play better in the League Cup. Otherwise, this could be your one game all season. That's probably the end of our League Cup. Rayed's not playing too well. Let's get Christensen on for him. Fred Wilson on for Fox and for Rooney. Triple subs. Kudicini in goal. Yeah, Crystal Palace have played a strong team. I'm not too concerned about League Cup. We've already won it once, so it's kind of like done and dusted. And we're done. Jamie Langfield still gets a 6. Clear the squad. Alright. Fulham, 8th. No pushovers in this. They have a really decent team, some good players. So far signed Steve McPhail. Bo Morte's pretty good in here. Carl Court, yeah. Not scoring well. Oh, I guess he is 1 in 5. Obviously start off with like Legwinski and Steve Marley as well, but they looks to have sold them. Yeah, before players in the Sweden squad. That's a mouthful. Record low. There you go. So Huddersfield come back with $250,000 for Barsom. Now it is a lot less than the amount that I paid for him, but whatever. Don't care. Ran out for about 3 weeks. What are we, Thursday? When are we playing? Couple of days. So, like I said, we'll rest for this final game, and then we've got tough games against Arsenal, Liverpool coming up. So, Barsom's leaving the club for a bit of a loss, but yeah. Sometimes it's just better to get these guys off the books. Excuse me. Alright, today's the day. Should pick a squad. Right, Frey in goal. Langfield. No. Saeed's back, except he's just been called up to international duty with Okaronko, Bonera, Liam Pro, Mike Duff, Hargreaves, Cambias is still out. Then we'll go Van der Vaart, Kerr-Farnerud, Nicky Ferenko, Ibrahimovic, Torres, Bakaloglu, Gravison, get Jeff Whitley back on the bench, and Distan Wright Phillips. Van der Vaart can be captain, sounds good to me. I think, yep. Seko Kalic, Australian Spider. Gets in Okaronko. There's Lee Young Pro getting a second. So the defenders making the goals today, or scoring the goals, I should say. Or Mike Duff made one, and Van der Vaart made the other. Hargreaves on a 6. We have had 14 shots on goal in the first half. Like, we can keep saying we can get a shot. There's foot injury. Mark Kerr, foot injury. Get him off. Zlatan's picked one up as well. Thigh injury. It's the groin. I say it all the time. It's the groin injury. Torres, get in. You got to watch out for the groin injury. Strained groin muscle, torn groin muscle are the favourite two in the top 2 injuries in Championship Manager. I feel like it must have been a popular injury around this time. Although what I have not, one injury that you do not see in here is the old metatarsal. If you remember back in the early 2000s, when it was just before the World Cup, wasn't it? When Beckham broke his metatarsal. And then that was the injury. Everybody had a broken metatarsal. No one broke them before that. Good win. We're up to 2nd. Chasing United. 7 points behind them with a game in hand. Alright, where are we? We are Feyenoord. Arsenal. Liverpool might be a stretch. We'll see. We get Leeds. Oh no, we don't get Leeds. That's right, we lost. I was like, oh yeah, we get Leeds in the next round of the League Cup, but then I remembered we lost, so we don't. Oh well. Yeah. Always build up praise. Now, Toberos. Palace are meeting his minimum fee. He is an absolute monster of a defender, as you can see. I mean, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 20s. It's ridiculous for an 18-year-old. And I've got 23-year-old Bonner Okoronkwo, 26, and like Ibrahim Said, who's 25. I mean, West is 30, and Distan, he's probably better than Distan, isn't he? Look how much better he is. I try to avoid signing these Greek wonder kids because they're just, like, his stats are just stupid, aren't they? I mean, positioning's the only one where he's kind of let down and tackling, but at 18, like, big matches, consistency, dirtiness, fitness, far out. His one-on-ones are good too. Make a goalkeeper. You know what? I'll let him go to Palace. Because he'll probably go to them with a minimum fee, and we can always pick him up in like 2 years' time. If we needed to. Oh, victory for 2 weeks. That's a blow. You were actually about to get a game, Jamie Victory. Langford can start in goal, probably against my better judgment. West, Distan, Okay, Hargreaves on the left. On the right, Cambias has obviously just come back. Go Bakaloglu, Gravison. Who have we got down here who's good to play? Tracy a shot. Play Rooney behind the strikers. We'll go Anelka. Torres on the bench. Oh, Christensen. Wilson. Risp. We should probably give Risp a game. Said and Croft. You're gonna have 38, and played so many youth players. Hargreaves is captain, sure. See what Jamie Langfield does in this this time. His last European game, Bakaloglu, was a final. So once again, guys, we've already qualified top of the group, so it's no, Hargreaves gets one. Brett Emerson, definitely be keeping an eye on Brett Emerson for a right back. He's a good right back. Is he better than Duffers? Also, I've just coined Mike Duff's nickname as Duffers. Slightly better. Better wing back, a lot better. Thing is though, Duff cost us $250,000 and has been so good. Brett Emerson is going to cost us a lot more than that. And that's going to kind of squeeze Duff to a squad rotation spot and probably push Wright Phillips out of the team. Let's get Fred Wilson, Christensen, and Lee Croft. See how that goes. Oh, goal. Wilson. Good stuff. Bakaloglu, man of the match. Fred Wilson, the rare start. Probably not progressing as well as I wanted, but he's really a luxury signing, if you want to call him that. So we get Deportivo, FC Bayern Munich, great team, and Marseille. Danny Van Buiten, who used to play for Man City. Yeah, they probably going to be the whipping boys of that group, you would assume. This one. Oof, Newcastle. Oh, that is a tough group there. Two big, well, I say Newcastle and one big club we're going to miss out there. PSV and Chelsea, I'd say, are in trouble there. And Leverkusen, definitely in trouble there. Marseille. Alright. Now, what are we up to? Alright, let's squeeze the Arsenal game in here. haven't been doing much pausing lately, so we're not getting through as many games, but which also results in me yabbering a lot more. Press discuss. We are challenges. Alright. Let's squeeze the Arsenal one in. Righto, Arsenal time. This probably here, I reckon, is close to our strongest starting 11. And we're giving Anelka a shot on the bench. Still happy playing for the club, which is amazing since he hasn't played. And we've got a penalty in the 3rd minute. Great start. I signed Kim Kallstrom, Robert Kovac, yeah, Oliver Takor, Alan Bosick. What a weird signing. Franny Jeffers. He's amazing on this game. Another crap Arsenal player who's amazing on this game. Jermaine Aliadir. Usually can be quite good. Low determination, but sometimes he can be really good. Compared to in real life, his goal scoring record was abysmal if you have a look at it. Get in, Van der Vaart. What a free signing he has been. Look at this, 13 games, 4 goals, 6 assists, 21 years old. We won't have to buy another left-sided midfielder for like 10 years. There's Franny Jeffers. United actually just drew. They're still undefeated, but we are now 5 points behind them with a game in hand. If we were to win that game in hand, we'd be 2 points behind them. And we haven't played them at all this season. But we've got to overcome Arsenal first here. Let's not get too cocky. Jermaine Defoe. What? Another weird signing. Anyway. Oof. Van der Vaart doesn't have an injury. Farner probably doesn't have one either, which is good. Cambias is on a 6. Let's get him off for Hargreaves. And Zlatan hasn't scored. Let's get Anelka on. There's low determination, but it is against a former club, so see what he can do. Yapstam as well. They do too. I missed that. Get in. There it is, Anelka with his first goal of the season. Good stuff. Alexander Farnerod, once again, a great performance. We've scored 44 goals in 12 games. That's ridiculous. Alright, guys. So, once again, a good episode. Smash Derby, out of the League Cup against Palace, although we did play a very, very weak team there. 3 games where we've banged in 3 goals. And we're into the second phase, of the Champions League in a relatively tough group. I say it's the medium group. We went through them before. So, anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Much appreciated. Catch you next time, guys. Bye.